Good evening and welcome to another episode of The Coach's Box. Ray Halbrook with LiveStreamSTL. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. We're here live from none other than, haven't been here in a little while, but hey, Main and Mill Brewing Company. Guys, new place here, but how's it going, guys?
We are doing well, Ray.
We are doing well.
But before we get started, fellas, we have to have an audible here before we get going.
Calling an audible.
We need to put our hats on our chest here and say goodbye to Tim Tebow since he got cut today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, terrible.
You know.
I can't say anything. Come on.
There he is. Hello.
I was going to try to say some words about Tim Tebow. But
I know.
That's all I got to say about that.
That's all I got. Yeah.
Why is that so loud?
I don't know.
I'm not loud.
Why are you loud?
McVey, did you see who the two mics were turned off?
Yeah. That was by design.
Yeah, on purpose.
That's
you know,
design.
Okay, dude, you just showed up. Shut up.
You'd understand the backstory if you were
Exactly.
here for the last
If you-
40
maybe I
minutes.
would.
Got to coach all my kids because they can't play if I don't coach them. Hey, what's up?
I'm telling you.
Is Jill starting varsity next year or what? What's going on?
Well, not now. Not now. She's out.
All
We
right.
need to have a parent
I'm going to
meeting
go to the
right now.
school board meeting. That's all.
It's already over.
Not this one.
Not
This
this
ain't
one.
basketball season. That was mass
Gosh.
season. Come on now.
Get it together.
I know. It's terrible.
That's
Oh,
all right.
man.
You know, Ray's probably turned our mics off because he ordered the chicken fingers.
Well, hold on, Chris. Hold on. No. Riley.
There you go. That's right.
Would you rather? We're going to do would you rather right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
Ooh,
Would
I
you
like
rather
on the
have
spot.
would you rather have a salad with kale, or would you rather have a chicken
There was
finger
no freaking kale in my salad, first
or a
off.
chicken finger?
I can't help you. Are off the diet over there with your fat cheese curds. I mean, look at him. He's
Oh, man.
He's
Just went there.
He's supposedly been on the diet.
I have been.
Oh,
Lay
bull-
off me, I'm
bull
starving.
crap. Look at that. That KC shirt's big and red.
Oh,
You have not been on
man.
that diet.
Oh man!
Yeah, words
Holy
hurt.
cow. Wow.
Man, it's deep in here.
Shots
But you
fired.
don't avoid the question, though. Back to the question. Which would you rather?
Chicken fingers.
Chicken fingers.
Oh, of course you would. You like
Even
kids.
it- wait,
he
even if
wants
it's off the
kids'
kids'
toys.
meal?
Yeah.
If it's off the kids menu.
I'd eat the kids' meal. Absolutely.
Hold
Of
on,
course
time
you
out.
would.
Hold on. You wouldn't eat chicken fingers, would you?
Instead of a salad?
Yeah, I eat chicken
okay,
fingers
okay,
on a
okay,
salad.
okay.
Well, I mean,
know me?
if I wasn't on a stupid diet, I'd eat the damn chicken
Hold on,
fingers
time
too.
out. I'm pretty sure you had some
Not a
fried
salad fan.
pickles and some cheese curds.
Because you guys
And some
kept
pork
and some
rinds.
pork rinds and some fries.
Okay, fat boy, I didn't order. I did not order cheese curds.
Hey, are you triggered?
Hey.
Do you need a safe place?
Hey, you guys go ahead. You're both my enemy now.
Oh.
Pious, pious.
Both my enemies.
Hey, how many days you been working? I ain't been working yet. Hey,
Hey, wait. Did you
I've
wait,
been working.
Time out.
I've
Time
been
out.
working.
he hasn't been working yet. Disney Plus in that office.
Whatever you want to think. Hey,
The COVID spreading office. But go ahead.
because you brought it there.
No, that's
Okay.
a COVID spreader.
So, hey, for this school year, have you gotten paid yet?
Yeah, I got paid
For this school year,
September.
this school year.
Oh, no.
Did you get paid for this school year?
I believe so.
I got paid for this school year.
I got a
Yeah,
paycheck
say,
on the
we-
10th,
we-
man. I haven't missed a paycheck
Boom.
yet. I haven't missed a paycheck yet.
Boom.
I ain't missed a paycheck
Hey.
yet.
Well, I still haven't missed a
Well, here,
paycheck,
I'll
bro.
tell you. Get over it. Hey, there's probably a ladder Ryan has in here somewhere you can use to get over it.
Now, the
Get
real
over
question
what?
is,
I'm not over anything.
the real question is, you see who his true friends are?
What?
You know what he has this weekend?
Who?
This guy right here.
Yeah.
He has his diaper party.
Oh, yeah, you
when
plan-
he knows that we're going to be
Yeah,
out of
you
town.
planned a coaching clinic that you
We
knew I
planned
couldn't
it.
go to.
We called
He
it.
did.
yeah,
He called.
hey guys,
He goes,
do you
"Hey
guys
Jarvis, I'm
have
going to
this
plan this
coaching
coaching
clinic
clinic
on the
August
same
21st."
weekend?
I said, "Our jamboree's the 20th."
We
dude.
need an excuse to
can't-
get out of doing this. Can you guys change
Hey,
the
I'm
date?
glad you
Listen,
three aren't going to
listen,
be there.
listen.
It'll be a good party.
Hey,
We'll
we're
actually
only
have
going to bring
fun.
7 people, but it's important that you change the. Okay, yeah, all right. Yes,
I
I will
did
throw in
change
a few
it.
cases of Pepsi, and we'll change the date.
I did
All right.
change the date.
I appreciate it.
I
Thanks.
changed it to the 21st.
Jason, hey, sorry, man.
I
Hey,
changed
hey,
it
we
so
can't
my
be there.
brother could be there.
Can't be there.
There you go.
Can't
I
be there.
didn't
Got
care
coaching
about you
clinic.
three.
Hey,
They moved the date.
I see.
And Blair didn't care about me going to the coaching clinic.
I did
because
care.
He calls me, hey, we're going to go. I go, dude, our jamboree's that weekend. He didn't even know. He's like, oh, you guys
Don't
are
even
start.
know.
You start football that early?
I thought it was the weekend.
Yeah, if you coach a real sport, it happens then.
You mean a state champion sport? Is that what you're
I'm
talking
going
about?
to say, show him the rings.
Oh, my God. State champion sport. Hey, run. Like it's your coaching's why they win?
I
Come
didn't
on,
say-
bro.
I never
I
said
could
that.
go out there and coach the cross-country team, and they'd win.
I don't know about that.
Oh, no.
I don't know about that.
Jim
Anybody wanna
Castens
take
would
him
be
up on
there.
that?
They'd win.
This would be great.
Jim Castens would
All
be
right,
there
all
coaching.
right.
They'd
Hold
win.
on, hold on. We need a sound effect. Give him the stop sign.
There's
gotta
no
do that.
stop
We need a
sign
stop
tonight,
sign.
bro.
Hey, so speaking of jamborees, how's football been going? Y'all ready?
There it is.
Talk to us.
Are we ready?
We're ready. Tell us
I'll
about.
tell you Friday.
Okay.
Jason, I don't know if you just paid attention to what we just talked about. I won't be here.
Well, I know. I'm
How are you going
glad.
to tell me?
Yeah.
I'll,
Well, they
I'll
had this thing
text
called.
you.
There you go.
It won't have the same
phones.
effect. Why don't you just call
I don't
me?
care.
Hey, we'll
man.
FaceTime you like
Ew.
you. We'll FaceTime you like you did. I did you when he was playing for a district championship at our place that year. Remember, you were on a coaching clinic that year.
Oh, yeah.
because
Where
we
were
were
you
done.
at? Where were you at
Oh.
supporting us?
It wasn't a basketball clinic. It was football.
My point.
Well, yeah, our basketball season was over,
But
Blair.
wait, could not have been.
Yours was over, too, so I don't know what you're trying to say.
Could not
Man,
have
we
been.
need
though.
to-
I mean,
We
I
need to-
haven't
hold
won
on.
a conference and
Play some
expected to
soft-
win a district like you, bro. Let's go.
There's expected. Hey, not expected.
Oh, well, my bad.
There's no expectations.
No expectations.
It just seems like a lot of people are triggered.
Go out and play.
I was gonna
We moved
say,
to a different
I-
location.
Why
Hey,
are they upset?
everybody
Why
goes
are-
If
why
you
are
say
they-
if you say
Why are they-
districts, he's triggered.
Oh, true.
Oh, we're in Park Hills now. Oh my God. No crap. Now you got to play the teams I play. What's up?
Even though he's in our same district every year, like we were all together.
I know we're all together, but back when that first started, you didn't schedule those teams. Come on.
I've always scheduled these teams.
Is there? We need to devote
Tension.
some time to over here.
Maybe.
with
I
you
don't know.
guys? I don't
Man,
know.
it's crazy.
Man,
It's pretty
all right.
intense.
All right, but anyway,
Hey, I'm just
so
trying to have some fun.
I know.
Back to accounts live.
you want to talk at all about how we're in football and how things
Football
are going?
mode, I mean, jamborees. We already got Salem's out of our jamboree because
well,
they got COVID.
There you haven't even started school yet.
Haven't even started school yet, and
Saw
COVID's
that.
back in the picture.
Saw
And
that.
it's so crazy how all of a sudden school starts and then bam, COVID.
Well, they hadn't been in the classroom. You guys don't start till next week.
Well, I'm not talking about us.
Everybody, right?
Yeah.
State law, public schools don't start till next week.
Oh,
True.
my bad. You guys had started.
Right.
I was
Right.
my mind
Yeah.
wasn't working right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Whoops.
yeah.
I mean, St. Pius X, they only care about.
I like how you
everyone
did the
else's
X
education.
thing there. That's good.
He brought it in.
Well, hey.
Well,
Lane-
usually I would have some fingers up when I did it, but I mean, we're on.
That doesn't-
This is a family show.
Oh my goodness.
Now listen,
Hey, sound effects.
you're gonna want something to do when you retire. I wouldn't be burning no bridges talking mad crap over here.
Hey, I never.
All this stuff stays out there. When you put stuff on the internet, it stays.
Internet's forever.
Hey, there's
We said
other
that,
private
right?
schools other than.
Where are you gonna go? Where? You gonna
I'm
drive?
not that worried about it, man. I'll just deliver.
Dad, I need this. I need that.
Dad, I'll just deliver pizzas. I make as much money, probably more, and then working at a private school.
You'll be double dipping. You'll be double
boy.
dipping.
It's getting deep.
I
in
know.
here.
I'll double dip and I'll deliver
my
pizzas,
gosh.
and I can go
All right.
home afterwards and not worry about a thing.
You got a topic to talk about. We tried to talk about jamborees. And
I
all of a
did.
sudden,
I
dude,
said we're
I don't
ready.
know. We want to talk about the
We're
next
gonna go
topic.
roll.
No.
We're going up to Sullivan and us, Sullivan, and I think maybe it's St. James. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But
Well, I heard that they were the ones St. James was looking for the week 1 opponent. I guess they were going to play Salem, and now
well, I mean, and can you imagine being an AD right now?
No.
Because you just had to do all this crap last year.
I know.
And now it's already starting. We haven't even started,
No.
and it's starting. I
Nobody's
just
prepared.
Oh, jeez.
Told you.
I called it.
And Ray has left. He is out. He said, no way.
He said, I'm out.
I'm out.
Taking my kids' meal chicken fingers. I'm going home.
This guy.
Where's my toy at?
No one's prepared, but Pepsi's prepared.
No, they're
No,
not.
they're not.
No,
My
they're
God, I
not.
would go get some Propel. Put some of that crap on the shelves, damn it.
We don't have it.
Microchips.
Can't-
Microchips.
Can't
Cars
distribute
and
it when you don't have
Propel.
people working.
Well, why don't you have
Why
people
don't we have
working?
people
Because you
working?
can't hire people.
Because
People
you
don't
all
wanna
wasn't
work.
wearing no mask.
People don't want to work. I wear a
Get the
mask.
shot, wear a mask. Nope,
guys-
I don't do nothing. I'm just
Nope.
going to stay home and eat.
I
take
wear
my
a mask
stimulus check.
every day.
Have you seen?
Every
Seriously,
day.
We were talking about this the other day. There's people making like $3,000 not working. Why would you
Wow.
work a month? Why would you work?
That's right.
How
That's
does
why
that-
we can't
how does
hire
that
anybody.
happen?
Can't find
Why
anybody.
haven't I stumbled on
Where
any
is
of this?
at? Where is this
Well,
at?
we're teachers. They don't have it.
That's not going away.
What?
You're not going to not be able to get that.
That's bull.
You're always going to have a teaching job, whether it's online or whether it's in person.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the.
Yeah, $3,000.
And
I
not
thought you were
working.
like,
Yeah.
$3,000 not work?
Well, that might be the same.
Yeah.
Well, I don't make that much. You say I don't work,
I was
so
gonna say, hey,
that's what it is.
do we want to open up? Jarvis is.
Well, let's talk a
he's
little
ready
bit
to go.
before we go to football.
I just got a text. Someone said I'm feisty tonight.
Just
I'm
a tad.
feisty every night.
Just a tad.
true statement.
Well,
No.
I mean,
So I know
there's a little
there
added
was
to it, 'cause
some
we-
Midnight Madness last weekend. How
Yeah.
did those things go? I mean, I know I saw some of them were live broadcast a little bit, just bits and pieces of them.
Yeah.
How did they all go? How did
Well,
Herculeans go?
you don't want to just broadcast. Hey, everybody, if you're playing us, here
It
you
wasn't.
go.
It wasn't the whole thing. It was just like bits and pieces. They did like 5 or 10 minutes. of
I
it,
know
different stuff.
DeSoto did it.
Mhm.
I know we did it.
Festus, I think,
How
did
come
it.
that's not a thing? Why have they moved away from the Midnight Madness? Did you guys do it at Festus? We did it at Crystal.
We never did it.
You never did.
And we
that
didn't
was
do one
so
when I coached
cool.
at Crystal. We never did it.
Really?
What?
Nope.
That was so neat. You had the community come in. I mean,
We
you
had a
walk
good
down
crowd
and-
at
yeah.
Herky
Oh,
the
did
other
you?
night. We had
Yeah.
a decent crowd.
Man, it was just really neat to be a part
It's
of.
the kids love it. That's
Yes.
That's what it's about.
That's what
Yeah.
it's all about.
Yeah.
I mean, it don't matter what everyone else thinks about it. If the kids like it and it's something to get
It's about
people
the kids.
Yeah.
enthused
Yeah.
in your program,
Yeah.
and which we're trying to do, and I think Coach Boss is trying to do a good job of that here at Herculaneum.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a good night. I mean, it's fun. I got a son involved. It makes
Yeah.
it even better. But I thought we went out. We accomplished some things. We could see, hey, this guy needs to start. This guy may need to step back a little bit.
Yeah.
We got to learn a few things from Midnight Madness.
Yeah.
And you turn the lights on, it's a totally different thing. I mean,
Changes.
kids perform a little different
Yeah.
Sure they
when
do.
those lights are on.
Yeah, but it's late. It's midnight.
They're
They're tired.
beats them being on the
Oh, my God.
PlayStation or
Well,
the
they won't be on
Xbox.
the PlayStation. Parents make sure their kids don't stay up that late. What's the matter with you guys?
Oh my God! If you would have seen, well, I won't even go into the crowd, but I mean, it was an excuse for everybody to be out.
Well, sure.
Well,
they couldn't
yeah.
get out
I
all
saw
last year.
some St. Pius the people there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, they were over there scouting already.
as they should be.
Why not?
Why
What's the
not?
problem?
Anytime you open it up, I'm going to be there too.
Yeah.
If I'm
Oh, we know
opposing
that.
team.
Yeah, we know.
No.
No.
Hold on. Wait.
Wait, I know. Go ahead.
No, let me rewind. Amy's here. Let me rewind.
Oh, gosh. here
No,
we go.
they open it up, but you send your assistants.
True.
You don't go.
True.
I mean, just like
Last night.
we had our big thing for freshmen the other night, and I see Amy there. I'm like, wait, what are you doing here? And she's like, well, Blair didn't feel like being here, so I had
Had
to.
nothing to do with it. That is an incorrect statement.
Oh, my
I
bad.
was-
You were
that is
coaching.
correct.
He was coaching his 100th team that he coaches, so he couldn't be there. His 7th feeders team to the program.
That's right. Hey,
Hey,
it
that
works.
sounds like jealousy over there, Blair.
I'm not jealous. I
Sounds
actually
like-
like to be at home once in a while, unlike this guy, I guess.
Anyway, before all of us get in trouble, we're gonna talk.
Hey, I'm trying to pick up viewership here.
I say, you know what?
Maybe if I rip on Blair a little bit, viewership will go up.
Yeah.
It will.
Yeah.
I promise you
Good.
it will. Promise you it
Outside
will.
chance.
All right. So since Jarvis is over here, we'll just open this can of worms.
Oh, well, open it.
All right.
Open that up.
So we
said
talked
open it up.
about
Boom, boom,
so we
boom.
talked about what's some interesting topics, controversial topics we can talk about. Here we go. So I won't say who at this table brought this up, but what exactly? This was the statement. What exactly is high school recruiting, and what exactly, per definition, is undue influence? What do you think? Are we talking about recruiting like, blue chips where, hey, here's a bag of cash or a brand new tractor, or what
are we talking about college?
No, we're talking about high school.
High school.
Talking about high school recruiting. What is that?
Got a pair of Oakleys or anything?
Well, hey, wait, you got a black cat hat on?
I do.
We don't know anything about recruiting.
No, we sure don't.
They're the St. Pius X people, right?
I don't know.
Okay, hey, we're deferring that to you guys.
I'm on day 2.
I don't use the R word.
Okay, you use the education word. So
Wait. We'll recruit students. We ain't recruiting athletes. That's all there is to it.
oh my God, if we went and polled everybody that said St. Pius and said, yeah, you went to Our Ladies? Come on.
What?
Come on.
They can go other places. They can go Herculaneum.
Did you go to St. Joe? Did you go? let's name the Catholic schools that they went
Whoa,
to.
why does it got to be a Catholic thing?
Well, I mean, because
public school kids that come there
Well, I know. That's what I'm saying. Why do they come there?
because of our education.
Has high school recruiting.
Okay, wait. I'll just say this: if we recruit athletes and we use undue influence, we're telling people to come there to play sports. Then, no offense to anybody, we're doing a very terrible job because we haven't won a whole damn lot of stuff.
You just won a district title.
What, 2 years ago? Okay, the first one since when?
And how many wins did you have last year?
So what my point is what? Are we really doing that? Really? Are we like some of the other schools that are around, maybe up north, that are doing it? Really?
We're talking about Jeff.
Really?
Jeffco.
I don't want to hear it then. You can say X all you want. That would be a damn thing. You're full of crap.
So my
It's
question
all right.
is,
Hold on, Ray. I want to make sure that you are zooming in on these two, while Riley and we will just watch.
No, this is what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing this.
I know. You can't say it and actually be serious about
I'm curious though how to answer that question. What's the
so my question about that
the
is,
exchange when we talk
do
about
you think
recruiting?
it's
Bag of cash.
Bag of cash.
changed?
Huh?
Has it changed in the last 5 years?
What has?
What, recruiting?
You think that's been something that's changed and went away from, or went back to, or didn't
It
happen
ain't
in the
stopped.
past?
It's
No.
been consistent.
Yeah.
But
recruiting's been consistent. Yeah, I agree.
yeah, wait. It's not just private. It's
I
public.
didn't say it wasn't.
Come on, man.
I've never recruited
Hey,
anyone.
all you gotta do is have a mailbox. Get some mail here. You can go to school here.
I've never recruited
Inside
anyone.
these lines.
You don't have to do that.
No.
Just put a for sale sign in your
Well,
house.
I guess I may have recruited
Wait a
my
minute.
son.
Wait,
but other
if
than that-
you go down south, you can be in someone else's district, go to school at someone else's school.
Nobody will say a
and
word.
they just trade like it's players to be
Hold
named
on.
later.
You
or
want a
something.
football player? We want a basketball player. Here we go.
Yes,
Let's
it is.
trade.
Exactly.
Man,
How
I
come
have
nobody?
not,
How come
I have
nobody
not
talks?
gotten any of these propositions, but I hope I do. But I never have.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I want to know though. What recruiting? What are they getting? What jobs? What are they get? Houses?
Maybe.
Fully loaded Lexus?
Free tuition?
I don't know. Free tuition?
That
At
might be
public
the
school?
only-
Scholarships?
At public school?
No, I'm not talking about public.
Oh, you're talking.
Private.
I'm not going to talk about public
Why?
because I'm a public educator.
So there ain't any other public schools that
We
you feel
follow
like?
the rules.
Every school.
Oh my
follows-
God! It's so deep in here. Get off the! Look out! You're so full of it.
Well,
You're full of it.
You just said
You
all-
shut your mouth when
you
you're
just-
talking to me about this stuff. You kidding me right now?
you just said all your students went through the Catholic schools and came to
I
Bias.
didn't say that.
You acted it.
Oh my!
No,
acted it.
I acted it.
He inferred it.
You inferred it by saying that we have
Damn right he inferred
public school
it.
kids
He
who come to
inferred that
Bias.
crap.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's good. That's
Bum,
rich.
bum, bum.
I mean,
That's
really,
rich.
Miller. I mean,
What?
there
Say it.
ain't a bunch of people climbing down the Herky wall to come there because me. All right? Maybe because of Blair,
I'm
but
gonna
not
tell you
because of
what,
me.
There ain't people crawling down the door to.
Oh, you had them all at North County. You were ringing them in.
I was. I don't think so. I don't
Oh,
think
your
so,
school board was ringing them in. All right, whatever.
I mean, you know,
I
it's
don't know.
North County.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. I've only
Convert
worked at a
overtime.
couple districts. Wait, 7.
Okay.
And,
There you go.
Couple carry the one.
You've been at, what, 7?
7.
Yeah, there we go. Got to do what you got to do to feed the family.
That's right.
Yeah.
Piss somebody off, you gotta move on.
Well, you pissed the wrong person off.
There you go. There it is.
Wait, it only takes 1/7 of those.
Yeah, I mean, you could be doing the greatest job ever, but you pissed the wrong one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gots to go.
Yeah.
Do you think undue influence happens every day?
Oh, God.
Every day.
And why do you think that happens?
Because we want to keep our jobs. That's why.
And that's what I wanted to get somebody to say because.
Well,
I wasn't going to say that.
Well, and here's what I tell you.
I'm just a JV coach now. I can say it.
I'm a terrible recruiter. Then
I'm a terrible recruiter. Then
you gotta. I ain't even got a winning season, bro.
Dude, I ain't got a winning coaching record, okay?
Oh, well, I don't even want to talk about it. I couldn't tell you what my record
Blair,
is.
get to your point.
I don't want
He's
to
so full of it right now. Still,
I don't know what my record is. I have no idea.
I'm going to be tracking this crap in the house, literally. Go ahead.
I am not looking at it because I don't want to.
So, we asked that question that it happens every day. Do you think that
Yes, it happens every day.
Do you think it happens in due influence because of maybe who they are as a student or who they are as an athlete?
Athlete. Student has nothing to do with it. 100.
If it's undue influence, it definitely is. Why would you just go up to some random kid and be like, hey, you need to come to school here?
Wait.
You need to come to be in our band.
Hey,
be in the band. Our band program's top-notch. You should come.
Well, I mean, Smelser is pretty damn good at her. You
get some money for each one of those students you get into public school. So
I don't get any money.
We don't.
We don't get crap from that.
But the school gets money.
My salary doesn't go up. Does your salary go up?
Well, if you get enough kids, you should.
If we get enough kids, we just move up classes. We just keep going.
Well, we don't want to do that. We already did that, man.
You can't go to school here. You need to leave now.
Oh,
I got about.
Hey, that's another one. That's another one I've heard is like, oh no, we got to cap. We got to cap.
Dude, we missed it by like what was it, 12 or something? Or 6.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell. Well, I'm not gonna tell you.
You're not gonna.
6. Really, 6? Me having to play class 4 or 3?
Big difference.
Big difference. I don't want to play Park Hills.
Why?
Because they're good.
They're
good.
They're
really
good.
And there's no recruiting down that way.
They're year in and year out.
Who said that? Who said that?
Yeah. I did.
Oh.
Said there was no recruiting.
You can't even keep a straight face and say it.
I can't.
That's so.
Now, do you think that numbers get fudged as far as
yes.
that goes?
Yes.
Has it in the past?
Yes.
I believe it has.
Jackson High School, 1995. Anyway, I graduated in 94, so it didn't even bother me.
I mean, there's been a lot of that gone on.
A couple schools in Mineral area.
Absolutely.
Never.
Absolutely.
Alternative school.
No.
Might have gotten them
They're
a state
straight and
championship.
narrow. I worked at a mineral area school. They are by the book.
Well, I mean, they
lied.
say
Whose
the private
book?
they say the private schools recruit
Whose
down
book
there.
is it?
So
Whose
They
book
do
is it?
recruit.
who? All the private schools?
What private
All
schools
the
are
private
down
schools?
there? Like, there's no private
Oh,
schools.
hey, there's
one.
St. Paul's rising up, bro.
Enrollment's rising. That's good.
Their
I saw
enrollment's
Coach
rising.
Ford today.
Saxony
Did you?
Lutheran.
Yeah.
That's
not
Saxony
that's
Lutheran.
SEMO.
That's
That's
Casey.
SEMO
Well, that's a
area.
little
South
further.
East.
They don't
Yeah.
count.
That's southeast.
But it counts.
Oh, I'm
Not
with
in middle
you.
area, though.
They never recruit.
Valley? You think
No.
Valley does?
No, Valley doesn't.
Valley doesn't have
They
to.
don't have to recruit.
Hold on. Valley
It's the same
Catholic.
names.
Hold on.
It's
Valley
the
Catholic.
same
Same names
from the
they've
80s.
had since the 80s.
Just like Vincent. It's the
Yeah.
same names.
Do you think that some of those kids that might have went to St. Jen?
No,
would go to
because
there?
if they're going to go to
Families.
St. Jen, they have a St. Jen name. Like
But
St. Jen High
but
School.
my question
they're
is,
all in St. Jen,
but my
Jason.
question is,
I know, but I'm saying like a St. Jen
I think
High School name.
now,
well, you think
I
okay?
think
So
now-
if I've got a kid that's pretty decent football
in
player,
a public school.
and he's at the public school in St. Jen right now, and he's getting ready to become a freshman in high school.
Yeah.
I think I'd go ahead
How
and
good
say,
are you talking?
Okay.
Well,
as good as it gets,
All
as
right,
good
all
of a
right.
football player. as
How
you
many?
can be.
I mean, you and Judd, buddy?
Well, could be.
Okay, well
okay.
then I'm sending them to Valley.
Well, then okay, there you go.
So wait. My
So
question
it could
is
be a
wait,
relationship be
Okay.
available.
So all
But
right.
a lot of times it's a family thing down there, dude. You're either St. Jen or
It
you're
is.
Valley.
All right.
agree.
All right. Let
Same as
me
in
ask this
Perryville.
question.
Well,
So
maybe.
if a kid decides to go to a private school or go to a different school, let's just say that a different school than what they've been going, so all with K-8, whatever, then they go to a different school because they want to go for sports reasons, but they go at between their 8th and 9th grade year, you think that's undue influence? Think that's recruiting? Or
It
do
could
they
be.
make a choice?
I think
would
it could
say
be.
that-
Well, it
I
depends
would
if
say
they're
this,
at the
though.
open gyms at St. Pius. I mean, then I would say.
But
I mean, I don't know.
That'd be different.
Is it undue influence that you have a successful program?
No.
'Cause I've heard coaches, I've heard Hall of Fame coaches say this. I can't help it that I win and people want to come play for me.
Well, I mean, you can't help it. If a person wants to play for you so bad they move in your district,
There you
what
go.
can you do?
Is that undue influence?
No.
No. Is that recruiting?
No.
No.
But perception.
Does someone
perception.
think that? Yes.
It's all that it's all that matters.
And
Same
all
thing with why Jason and your whole family and everybody Festus thinks that we recruit. It's just it's the perception.
But
it's
do you
really
think,
what it is.
Whoa. You
But
said
do you-
Festus. My family, yes. My
From.
family are all Festus people,
From Festus, yes.
but not no more.
Oh.
We're Herky.
Okay.
But do you think
your
that-
family?
do you think
Is
that-
that on
Herky.
record? Hold on.
That
Is
really-
that? I got to ask. Is that on record?
What?
It is
Seriously?
I mean, my family's Herky.
Seriously?
Yeah, every one of my kids are at Herky.
Sway to Festus
I
folks
kinda
to
meant
go
David.
to Herculaneum?
But if you
usually the opposite.
you don't want me to
Jarvis
go down
brothers.
the names of Herky people at Festus. 'cause
Oh, my goodness,
If
yes.
we had them at Herky,
yeah.
We'd
Hey,
be pretty solid.
I'll
Wait,
tell you
wait.
this.
So if they went to school there, is that undue influence? They just
Well,
decided to
no,
go
I
to
mean
school?
they live in Festus. It's not
Yeah.
like I'm
But
saying.
why aren't they living in Herky?
Why do they live in Herky?
Well, I mean, when we
That's
lost
a very
Doe-
good
we
question.
lost Doe Run, and then I mean,
Wait. So you were into Herky School District, so you just moved across the line because you lost Doe Run?
Well, I mean, we had the blue collar workers back when Doe Run had all those houses over there, but they
Right.
kind of condemned them all.
Yeah, but
and
then
a
you-
bunch of people got a lot of money to get out of
So
there.
instead of staying in your home school district,
A lot of them moved.
they moved
Well-
across the line.
Well, here,
Well, there's
into
many
the-
many things I want to say, but I'm employed by that district, so I'm not going to throw it out there. But I mean,
here's what I'm going to tell you.
look at that stadium they're building behind that school.
Massive.
That baseball stadium. Look at it.
Look at the football one. It's already nice.
Well, I mean,
Football
that was
one's
already.
sweet.
But
But I mean,
my other thing
Yeah.
is, look at all of the amount of students who live in Herculaneum city limits
that
that
don't
go to Festus.
Oh, yeah.
They go to Festus because they are in the Herculaneum city limits.
I
but
mean-
they're going to go to
There's
Festus.
plenty of them that go to
But is that
Pius
is-
too? I mean,
but hold on, is that
there is.
border? Is that border? Because you have kids that depending on where the master bedroom is of the house,
Yes.
determines the school district.
There is some like that.
I know.
Oh,
I've
I
went
mean,
to
my
school with- went to
grandmother's
school with
house,
kids like that.
their yard
Yeah.
is split. Half the yard is Herky, half the yard is Crystal.
Right.
My mom went to Crystal
Okay.
because of the way it was split.
Okay,
Yeah.
but again, if we're talking about
Unreal.
that stuff, that's so damn stupid. I
Well,
hate
listen,
that.
I have a Crystal City address. I pay Crystal City on everything. But my school taxes all go to Festus because we're Festus School District. Because, well, Mays, who was the superintendent back in the day at Crystal, didn't want the apartments where I live. And so he said, no, Festus, you can have them. And now Crystal goes, well, I really
need
wish
them.
we had them.
Not the
And
apartments.
if you redrew all the district lines in this county, none of these schools, like Festus wouldn't have to get bigger because if you live behind Quick Trip, you'd be going to Herky where you should be going. If you live where I live, you would be going to Crystal because it's in Crystal. But because schools don't want to give up that money, it's all about money. Anything that, I don't care what anyone says, education is money.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Wait, to
a
quote,
business.
to quote Kevin Garnett,
Right.
it's not about the money.
Kevin Garnett's full of poo-poo.
Family show.
Yes, I almost said it.
He beeped himself
I
out.
beat myself. Oh my gosh! Is it time for a break?
It's about that time.
Okay.
It's about that. We
But
can
hey,
continue.
if we redrew all the districts,
Right.
okay. Here's a perfect example. Any of you know where Sugar Springs subdivision is? Off Platten Road, right out here.
Yeah.
But that's DeSoto School District. How is that DeSoto School District? Tell me that.
Wait. The Hillsborough School District goes all the way down to the DeSoto city limit sign.
Yes.
Like literally all the way
That's-
down the
that's
hill.
what I'm
110.
saying.
Yeah. It's past 110.
It's
if
110 and 21 right there, and then you go past that.
It's
It's
past,
past there.
The city limit sign as you go down the hill. There is with a bowling out. With
the
a
old
bowling
bowling
alley.
alley.
Bowling
Well,
alley.
it's literally right there.
Well, I grew up in Hematite, and half of it's parts of it are Festus, Hillsborough. If they redrew all the districts up, you wouldn't have all these issues. But
You'd still have issues.
well, schools. But what I'm saying is, like, population at Festus wouldn't be so high. The prairies. You're telling me the prairies is everything Herky but school.
So you want it to be more even and divided, right?
Well, if it's in the city limits of that city, it needs to go to that school district.
Yeah. Or just where you're paying your money. I mean, that's the issue.
That's
where you're
wait,
paying.
that's about money.
Where your tax dollars go.
Not that I want to pay Crystal City tax dollars because I think they might be higher in Festus, but
I need a little money.
Yeah.
Wait, I am paying Crystal City except for the school.
All right, Ray, take us out.
All right, you are watching the Coach's Box. We will be
Gotta go
right
find that
back.
toy. There's a toy.
Welcome to Toyota's National Sales Event.
Ooh, RAV4.
It's a great time to save on the 2021s while they last.
Ooh, Venza.
Toyota's got an exciting lineup to choose from.
Oh, Highlander, could you?
Oh, sure. You have to understand, it's the National Sales Event.
Right now, get up to 2.49% APR and $750 TFS subvention cash on some of our favorite Toyota vehicles, like the 2021 RAV4, Highlander, and Camry.
Hey, that's my line.
Toyota, let's go places.
I think Main and Mill Brewing Company is basically something created on community, created on the idea that local pubs still exist and are a good place to be, not just for somebody looking for a beer, but for a family to come in and grab a bite to eat. I think the original business model that we had was making sure that we are a family hub. We're in the middle of still redoing our Barrel Works building, putting beers in cans, being able to do more kegs. We're beginning the planning elements of a new tap room with potentially some food elements and everything along that lines that kind of expands the idea of Main and Mill into something maybe a little bit different, a little bit more in a new location. All of that's been created by the love and support that we've gotten from around the community. It's something we're proud of. I think the community's proud of it, and hopefully we can continue to make the community proud with an expansion that we've got going in the works now.
We're here for Jefferson County.
At Fox, Dunklin, and Northwest, serving students and families.
And every county school for therapy and counseling.
We are here providing mental health for children and adults.
Dental care, doctor visits, wellness exams, and immunizations.
Responding to the demand for COVID vaccines and testing.
Join 1 in 20 residents in the county.
We are here.
We are here.
We are here.
Welcome to the Com Tree Family Tree.
Wiley Agencies have locations in Festus and Arnold to serve you. We offer home, vehicle, business, and life insurance, as well as investments and much more. We utilize a custom approach to make sure you, your family, and assets are properly protected. Give us a call today for great rates and savings at 636-764-6294 for the Festus office or 636-333-9903 for the Arnold office. We'll be happy to review your current coverage or just talk sports. You can also email us at SeanWiley@allstate.com.
What you guys do for Jefferson County sports, it doesn't go unnoticed by the coaches in all sports.
Yeah,
all
I appreciate
sports.
that.
I have a lot of friends that are head basketball coaches, and I've been of course around Jefferson County all my life and followed all kinds of sports even before I got into the coaching. So what you guys do to help promote it with the kids is unbelievable, and we appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
For you guys to take your time and what you do is awesome. Just awesome.
Yeah, we try, we work hard, and we think they deserve it. The kids deserve to be able to be seen, and if we can turn out kids in the community to better them, get them in college, and make them a better citizen, that's the key.
Plastique the Marketplace, the place to find vintage, resale, home decor, and much more. A unique shopping experience. Selections of over 80 vendors and 120 different sale areas, if you have enough time. Plastique the Marketplace is open 7 days a week, located at 1222 North Truman Boulevard in Crystal City, Missouri. Check us out on Facebook or call 636-638-1777.
I'd like to welcome everybody to the Zac McVey hiring at St. Pius press conference. We're taking you guys' questions. So,
Zac, you're making the move from being a head coach to now an assistant coach. So, any comments or differences to working on your own versus now working for Coach Miller?
Well, there's a lot of differences. I mean, you get to do things the way you want to. You don't necessarily have antiquated next question.
And we are back for segment 2 here of the Coach's Box. Thanks for being with us. We'll let you know tomorrow, before I turn it over to the boys here. Tomorrow we will be out at back at La Pachanga for Main Street Sports. Got a good group of football coaches out here. Jeff Funston from Windsor High School. We have Jake Hogan from Bishop DeBerg, and also Dan Oliver from the St. Pius X High School. And we will turn things back over here to the guys here. Guys, how are we doing again after our little break here?
Well, doing all right. We stopped trivia a couple weeks ago. I guess we probably shouldn't have done that. And really, Miller probably should have kept doing trivia.
That's what we sound like.
For those of you that don't know, our coach, Chris Miller here, was on ESPN 101 the radio this few days ago. And decided he was going to take on Randy, and guys, he didn't lose.
He lost.
He blew it.
He
puckered up and
my God.
He fell under the pressure.
That's your assistant coach over there, man. I mean, Blair would fire him right on the spot.
Well, hey, never mind. I have a comment.
Like 6 left in
I have a comment that I will make off air, but I can't say that right now. No, but anyway, hey, it was really cool. Did you guys get a chance to listen to it?
I did.
That was neat. That was really neat.
I still have not listened.
Somebody has it on radio on the on the air.
It's
right now.
5 minutes, and I don't think the people want to listen to that.
Dogs.com today.
I might hear a little bit of it.
Starting your day with a warm cup of sports.
Are we breaking any kind of rules by broadcasting?
We are not breaking any rules.
101 ESPN.
So here we go.
You might know, Ray. You only work for them probably too.
Karraker and Smallmon. In the red corner, Average Joe Listener.
Your average Joe listener.
Oh, I was average. Get my butt kicked.
Please welcome Randy Karraker.
It's like I got to relive
I'm
this
not a
again.
Randy Karraker fan, by the way, but anyway, go ahead.
He's watching tonight, by the way.
No, he's
been a while.
he's not.
He said he
got
was.
something better to do.
He said he was going to.
Michelle has the day off. It's her birthday.
Dan
Happy
McLaughlin.
birthday, Michelle. And we
right,
say hello to Chris to challenge Randy. Good morning, Chris. How are you?
I'm doing well. Danny, how you doing?
I'm doing well as well. Happy
Call him
Friday to
Danny.
you. What do you do for a living?
Damn right.
I'm a teacher and a basketball coach.
Where at?
Not very good one.
St. Pius X in Festus.
Are you girls or boys?
Boys basketball.
Varsity?
Varsity.
Man, that's a lot of sleepless nights, isn't it?
No.
I don't sleep anymore, man.
Yeah.
Especially when they play herky, bro.
What's your best team? Who have you had? What do you got?
Ooh. My best team that I've coached?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, a couple years ago, we won 21 games and won the district championship. It was pretty good feeling.
Nice. What do you teach?
I'm actually what's called the learning consultant, so I pretty much run special education in a private school.
Disclaimer,
I
actually watch Disney Plus.
What you do for the kids. Let's beat Randy today. You ready?
That's what I want to do.
Let's do it. Happy 62nd birthday to Magic Johnson. Magic is a part owner of a baseball team and is a World Series champion through that ownership. Which team is he a part of? The Dodgers, Yankees.
I wanted to cut him off.
Or the San Francisco, the San Francisco 49ers?
And then the Giants.
Okay.
Look, it was late when I typed that.
Oh, okay. All right. Scrap that. We'll put the Giants in there. Is it the Dodgers, the Yankees, or the Giants?
The Dodgers.
Yes, sir. Happy 34th birthday to Jaguars tight end Tim Tebow. What country was he born in?
I
The
blew
United
it.
States, the Philippines, or South Africa?
Don't matter. He's not a Jaguar.
Is he even relevant anymore?
United States,
I should
Philippines, or
text
South
back in like
Africa?
They got a
relevant.
mulligan.
I'm going to say the United States.
I kept thinking it was the United States territory.
Happy 30th birthday to former Cardinal Randall Grichuk. Grichuk hit a grand slam on his birthday in 2016. Against which team? Was it the Cubs, the Braves, or the Reds?
So he's a Cardinal when he did it.
Red.
You're going to go Reds? Okay.
No, whoa.
Talking out loud.
I was doing my Randy. I was just talking it out.
Gotcha. All right. No problem.
I'm going to go with the Braves.
Okay.
Shot in the dark.
And the final question, who was the first player to hit a home run in the state of Iowa during a Major League Baseball game during last night's Field of Dreams?
Of course, we couldn't watch the game.
Was it Eloy Jimenez, Aaron Judge, or Jose Abreu?
Was that Abreu?
Yes.
Thought it was. But
You didn't watch the Field of Dreams game, did you?
Nope. I did not.
Yeah.
I watched the highlights. I can't remember.
Gotcha.
I'm going with Abreu.
Good guess.
Okay.
You are correct, sir.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna fast forward because he got smoked at that point. So
Oh yeah, I only got beat 3-2.
So here we go.
I'll go with
good math.
Hold on. No, somebody who hit the one to the
That's not
opposite field in
smoke.
the first inning?
This was the last question.
Was Aaron Judge. All right, Emily, we got a winner. A winner and still champion of the fight, Randy Karraker. The Fight, sponsored by Ryan Kelly and HeroLoan.com. Check out how they help veterans and service members at the new and improved HeroLoan.com.
Just win, baby.
Happy 62nd birthday to Magic Johnson. He is a part owner of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Happy 34th birthday to Tim Tebow. He was born in the Philippines. His parents were Baptist missionaries at the time of his birth. That was in the Philippines. Happy 30th birthday to Randall Grichuk. It was a grand slam over the Chicago Cubs, and it was off of, I remember this, Joe Smith. By the way, I was looking the other day. Grichuk has driven in 70. He's having a great year. He's turned into a really good player. So his on base though is terrible. But when he connects, it goes. Yeah, he hits for power. So he's I think he had 19 or 20 home runs. He's a 2021 player. Yeah. First player to hit the home run last night was Jose Abreu. It was Abreu. It was in the bottom of the first. Eloy Jimenez in the bottom of the third, Aaron Judge top of the third, top of the ninth, and then he had the walk-off homer as well. Hey, Chris, stay safe teaching this year. Have a great basketball season, and thanks for playing, and hopefully those co-teachers don't give you too much trouble today.
Oh, I'm sure they will. But hey, can I make a shameless plug real quick?
Sure.
Love you guys' show. Listen to both you guys' show every day, even the podcast. If I can, I'll download them. But
presented by
we do
I Promise.
Exactly.
On the way to the farm.
We do a coaches show on LiveStreamSTL called the Coaches Box, and we try to steal some stuff from you guys every now and then. So don't hold us against us, but if you guys want to tune in, feel free to.
We'll do it. Thank you very much.
There you
We
go.
appreciate it.
All right, thank you guys.
You got it. Thank you. That's Chris.
Well, there
Randy?
you go. How about that? So
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. Appreciate that. And so, Chris, on the aftermath here, your thoughts about your performance?
Oh, I totally choked. I think Zach called it. I pretty much bombed that question with Tebow. I knew the damn answer. I got a stupid book in my office.
Why didn't you ever do that when I was trying to win the cup? You always crucified me.
He always knows the useless knowledge.
Right.
Well, I mean, right now Tim Tebow's pretty useless.
Right now, that's what I was getting ready to say. Yes.
Don't you say that. You shut your mouth.
You shut your mouth.
He's Tim Tebow. You don't say that about him.
Greatest college football quarterback of all time.
Awesome.
One great moment in the NFL, and that's about it.
He did in the
One
playoffs.
great-
I still think with all
Marriage.
the backup quarterbacks, I still think he could have been a backup quarterback in the NFL.
He
Definitely
could
could.
not.
Yes, he could.
A backup?
Go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted you. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you didn't even let me finish.
Sorry.
He could not be the backup quarterback that Chase Daniel has been.
Chase Daniel at
I
least
get
has a
that.
Super Bowl.
He does.
Well, like we've said before, he just had
Being there.
He just had too much extra baggage that came with him to be a backup.
To be Tim Tebow.
Right. But
Kind of like Chris being Chris Milk.
Yep, we got a lot of baggage.
I know 7 schools have told me that. Wait, 6. Hopefully 7 does not.
I don't know. After tonight, you never know.
That 7th may be calling tomorrow morning.
Do you have your resume on a Google Doc so it's constantly updated?
There's a thing called tenure when you're a public educator.
Yeah. I've had it.
It doesn't always work.
I mean, it's
well,
good.
no, not when enrollment gets cut in half. No, doesn't.
Ow. Ooh, I wasn't even going to. I was going to throw them under the district.
Well, it's not your fault.
Well, it was
and
there.
we're not to say anybody. It
Had
could
to
have been
go and
somebody
build a
else.
high school, and all of a sudden,
but it was there.
Bum, bum, bum.
But
it happens. What's the next topic?
I don't know.
Yeah,
what's
what
our
is
next
it?
topic? I don't know. You guys.
You're
tell
the
me.
guy.
You're the
We're
host.
just.
Let's
Let's.
debate
Is there
some
another?
stuff.
Is there another audio that we want to listen to for 5 minutes?
There's a debate.
And we have one
Debatable
viewer
topic.
now. I don't know.
Everybody has left the show.
Everybody's gone.
I know.
Everybody's
We
gone.
did kind of
Are
play.
you blaming me for that?
It's all because
I didn't
Miller
press
lost.
the button.
Oh,
Oh, come on. You're blaming
Hey,
me
wait.
for that?
They,
Hold on.
they did hold
No
up
way.
the teachers' meeting that was supposed to be scheduled at 8:30.
Yeah.
I went on radio
the
at
button.
8:30,
Yeah.
and
There you
they
go.
all were listening to it downstairs in the cafeteria.
That's
and I went down there,
hilarious.
and it's just like, haha, you lost. Yeah, thanks. No
I
kidding.
tried to find a bunch of tomatoes that we could throw at it.
Oh,
but, you know,
that would have been freaking
That'd
awesome.
been great.
I
Should have
kept telling
called me.
him-
I would have brought some. I'd have came straight there like I was on DoorDash. Bam! Here you go, bro.
Should have DoorDashed some tomatoes. Instacart some tomatoes.
Instacart tomatoes right to St. Pius. As long as he's hit Miller in the face, I'm down.
Make sure they're tomatoes on the vine.
I told him I
Yeah, on the vine.
don't know what he wasn't thinking, like to get us all on our
Because that would be
you know,
cheating.
page and just friggin' give him the answers.
No.
And send it to him, and then
No.
then he would have won, and then he would have felt good about himself.
F you.
I don't feel
cheating, you ain't
terrible.
Trying.
I got beat by the guy
Hey,
who was the best guy
try.
doing trivia out there.
So you don't mean to tell me that Ray's never gave him the answers to the questions?
I have not given the answers.
The website, maybe.
I have not given the answers to no one.
Hence he said not giving him the answers.
Notice he said him. Yes. Because Ray's won like twice. So
Hey, who has the cup right now? That's all I want to know.
That's
You.
true.
It's me.
You.
That's
Yeah,
true.
we-
And I'm
We
gonna have
retired
to.
it.
I have to confess something. Something happened to the cup.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Something happened to the cup, and it wasn't my fault.
it was Amy's fault.
Nope, it wasn't Amy's
Well,
fault
if
either.
it was Blair, that's what it would be.
It was. I'm going to have to give it to Mrs. Livestream. It was a complete accident. She had to take it from the front of the truck to the back of the truck, and it fell off the back seat. And long story short, a small corner got cracked
Uh-oh.
and chipped off.
Uh-oh.
So
Well.
it's a lot like the Stanley Cup now, where it's got
We're gonna have
little
to fix it.
little
It's like
definition now.
Have to fix it.
Gronk's
Yeah.
Super Bowl
So
trophy.
there you go.
Have to
Right?
fix it.
I have a feeling
3,
That
4,
if-
6. Right.
that if you called Look at That Engraving, you could get that fixed.
I bet you could.
For a good price.
Right.
Fair price.
Does she have
Fair.
a
The best in
replacement
the biz.
base for that? Possibly.
Robin Miller.
I don't know.
Robin Miller,
we'll see.
great people to do business with.
Yes.
Well, I
Mama
didn't
Miller's
notice I
watching.
didn't say Papa Miller because
Unless you got an extra
unless
3
you
hours
got
to
3
talk.
hours to talk on the phone about basketball.
Mama Miller, if you're watching, we
She's
could use a
not.
new base.
The internet's terrible down there. They don't ever watch the show. That's okay.
Well, they don't watch it because you're on it.
That's probably true. Wait, Mom would. Dad would.
Oh well,
There's Newsmax and the
you
Weather
are
Channel to watch.
you are a only child, right?
Yeah, but I'm like completely opposite of how only children are. Yeah.
Not on your mom's side.
He's an only children.
Only children. You're an only children. You got fence to put up. You better go.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I did that last weekend.
Yeah.
It's good
I
times.
was gonna say, can you go on a coaching clinic, or are you gonna have to go? We're gonna have to make a side.
Hey, you're
side
on.
stop?
You're on.
I had to lie and basically tell them that I, had
You should
somewhere
have
to
said
be.
you were going to a diaper party.
No, definitely. Coaching clinic or a diaper party. Be like, we're going to diaper party. We got a fence to build.
Well, the guy I work with planned a party when I knew I couldn't go. Well, I guess he's sending me a hint. So when my daughter is not starting on varsity, this shit is gonna hit the fan. Sorry, family show.
All right, so we got this idea from a loyal listener.
I love it.
Was it Michelle Gebhardt?
No, it was one. Go ahead.
What?
Kevin.
Oh, God.
Kevin Holly.
Kevin,
Yep.
I like
Yep.
soccer.
Yep. Hey, I like this idea.
Of
so we're
course
going to put
do.
you on the spot.
Y'all work together.
We're going to put
Go
you on the
ahead.
spot. All right.
It'd be like me saying I like Blair's, which will never happen. But all right. Go ahead.
He has like my ideas.
I'm going to say, hey, Blair, maybe if he likes more ideas, he might get more wins. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Ouch.
Carolina.
Carolina.
Coming from the guy that's been ran out of schools, I don't know.
Well, when you
anyway.
don't, hey.
I won't tell you.
Hey. All right.
What's the idea? Let's go.
So, topic's called Make It Better.
Make it better.
I'm going to give you a topic.
Make it better?
Make it better.
You tell me how to make it better.
I don't know how.
All right, ready?
This is perfect then.
NFL preseason games.
Don't have them.
None?
Pointless. Those starters play maybe a total of 5 minutes.
What do they make, like 3 cuts?
I don't even think they make that.
Yeah, they do. They go for like 80 some odd.
I disagree with him, but I'm just waiting.
Wow, okay, make it better then. Go.
Well, you got – they have to – dude, you have to play games to get better.
Well, then let's play games. Let's play whoever you're going to have out there playing it. Let's play them at least a half.
You've got to see what you have. You can't just –
a half?
Dude.
We
don't
don't
have to.
You know.
We don't
I
have
don't have to
preseason
put
games.
Aaron Rodgers out there to know what Aaron Rodgers is going to do.
Hey,
do you know who's your best guy?
But I got to put Love out there to see what he's going to do. And he lit it up the other day, by the way.
It's preseason.
Pointless.
I know, but he still looked good.
Yeah, he beat some guy who's, hauling beer in a beer truck probably.
Yeah.
Good
No,
job.
he wasn't stocking shelves.
No, he beat a guy.
That
now
guy won a Super Bowl.
He is now because it was cuts today.
He's back to stocking the shelves.
You can't just.
He gone.
He's working at the Hy-Vee.
Now, do I think they need as many games as they do? No. But
Well, they got 3. We had 4. Now it's down to 3 because they're adding the extra game. So now instead of 16 games, it's going to be
I got it.
17.
well, I was trying to make it better.
All right.
Make it
Yeah.
worse.
Here's what you do. You make 2 preseason games total tops. That's it. 2. That's it. All right. You do more scrimmages, and you stop being wusses, and you put the pads and the
You let
everything
him
else.
hit?
Oh,
You
yeah.
let him hit?
Oh yeah, let him hit.
They have all these joint practices anyway.
Yeah, joint practices. So
You know,
you know who you got now?
I'm a big fan of the joint practices.
I'm okay with that.
That's what I'm saying.
I like it.
You see.
But let him hit. Let him hit.
I'd agree.
I'm with
Teach
you.
him to hit. Make him hit. You'd have less injuries.
Well, that's why
So-
the tackling has been so bad.
Tackling sucks.
in my opinion.
Let's flag football now.
Tackling has been god awful.
I don't think it's taught. I don't think once they get to the collegiate level,
I
I don't think it's taught.
No.
Yeah, it
Not in
is.
the secondary.
It's taught. It's taught differently.
Every
Like
every
you know,
place.
we used to teach get your head across to the
Right.
ball.
Right.
Now it's get your head behind
behind it.
because you don't want to get concussions.
But now I need a dislocated shoulder.
I'm just.
I know. I'm just.
If you look at the Seahawk tackling, that has taken everything.
Yeah.
Heads up,
Yeah,
not
which is
heads
great.
up, 7-up, but
Right.
heads up.
With
How many of you guys ever cheated doing that?
everybody did. Just
Yeah.
put your head right here. At
Oh,
the
yeah,
you get to see the shoes.
If
You don't shoes. The shoes. I was on the edge of the
Exactly,
table all
on the
the
edges,
time.
Yep.
If you
Yep.
ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yep.
Or you teach it.
You ain't.
Here's how I make it better. I say you don't actually have the game. You say you're going to start out at the 20, at your 20, because what's the whole point?
So a jamboree?
Just let me finish.
No.
What's the whole point, though? The
No.
whole point's to find your roster, find
No.
who can do what. So start at the 20, not jamboree where you only get so many plays, but hey, this is your series. We're gonna. How many series do you need? Oh, you only need 3, 4, 5 with whoever your 2s, your 3s, and then that's it. We're going to start at the 20. Go ahead. If you go 3 and out, then that's your series. And then the next team, you don't. In my opinion, you don't do special teams. That's a waste of time. Why, other than making money, like if you're a fan, and I know we don't have a football team anymore, why would you even go to a preseason game?
I think they should lower the preseason game prices for the tickets. I think it's ridiculous for people to pay full price for a preseason game.
Preseason game sucks because by the first quarter.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I got to
You couldn't even have.
in.
You had the Governor's Cup when it was the St. Louis Rams and Kansas City
Which
Chiefs.
was kind of fun,
But it wasn't because it was week 4.
Yeah, I agree.
It should have been week 3 when all of the starters were actually going to play. So make it better. There's one way, but
I still think
have regional games.
But it's all
rivals.
about it. It's
Sorry.
all about money. Let's
you're not-
let's
No,
be
it's not.
real.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's all about money. They're not going to want Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, and all them playing real long into these late preseason games.
Well, just
because
chance
if
to
they get hurt, then there's a lot of
which
money
goes kind of
lost.
to your question: why even have the games?
Why have them?
You
it's like
gotta
a practice.
I know you have to get real life
but
looks.
against other people, it's not like practice. It doesn't matter, even if it's preseason. If you're playing
For
against
4 minutes?
someone else,
Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna put you on the
Maybe
spot
8?
as a football coach. You go down to your last game. You've had the entire preseason to judge this guy right here on your roster. You've got to make a cut between this guy and this guy. Are you really making a cut based on the last preseason game, or are you going to say, you know what, we have a good idea because of his contract, he's better on special teams, he's better at more depth because he gives you multiple positions. Like, you kind of already have an idea. Is that preseason game really your last? Like, if he gets some he gets a sack fumble, but he picks it up and scores, who you keeping? Him because he scored a touchdown, or him because he did a sack fumble? I don't.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's going to be certain instances where it's right down to the wire, but a lot of them are not going to be.
Right.
I mean, think about your tryouts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't need.
Are we talking about practice?
I don't need 3 days to figure it out.
Practice. Practice?
I don't.
No, because the kids that were there showed up over the summer.
Some of them.
Well,
some of them.
You would say that.
Right.
I mean, you're still going to have a couple that. I mean, you're going to have some exceptions.
Right.
But I don't need 3 days.
No.
I can usually tell you after 1 or 2 max, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Here's your next one. We're going to go right to you, Jarvis.
Uh-oh. Right to me.
Since it's you. High school football jamborees. Make it better.
Ooh.
Do you like it? Do you not like it? How you change it?
I like it because you got to see what, like, I'm not going to tell you. God, it's going to sound bad. I don't want to sound bad about our program. But
it's in general.
It's in general.
But what I'm saying is our second team ain't very good. So I'm going to find out against someone else's first team who I can rely on and who I can't.
Mm-hmm.
And Jamboree gives me that. It gives me look how he's a freaking world beater against our second team at practice.
Mm-hmm.
Then when we get against the first team, he got his butt kicked.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the Jamboree. How you could make it better, it's hard to make a Jamboree better just because it's there.
Is it too scripted?
I mean, if you
16, is it 16 or 12?
It depends.
Plays.
I mean, a lot of times it's 12 and 12. It just depends on how the Jamboree's set up.
They make it up.
And a lot of times, here's my big argument with it. They don't follow the rules.
Yeah.
Like a Jamboree will say no blitzing, and then you'll have teams blitzing you every play. Or the Jamboree will say, they'll have certain rules that then people in the Jamboree don't follow them.
Mm-hmm.
And I like Jamborees because, I love Jamborees in basketball. It gives me kind of a gauge. Oh crap, I thought this kid was good. And, oh, my God, he got exposed. That team pressed us, and look, we couldn't even break it because I thought we would, but this kid can't do it.
Right.
It gives you a lot of insights, Jamborees do, but to improve them, it's kind of hard. I don't know. You think there's a way to improve them, Blair?
I do. I don't, and this might sound bad, JV doesn't need to be doing the plays. So I asked you about, is it 16 plays or is it 12? Okay, well then it's 12. Well, we're only going to do varsity 8, and then we're going to do JV. You can't get anything done in 4 snaps.
And that's what the problem I'm saying with some teams will go in with, hey, my first 12 are going to be all varsity, and my last 6 are going to be JV or whatever the main.
Right.
But then other teams won't do that. So if everyone adheres by the rules, or if everyone agrees to what it is, but I'm not big on putting JV players out there on a Jamboree. Why? I'm sorry, but
if you're not going to play
I'll
on
find
Friday
that
night.
out on Jamboree. I'll find that out on JV nights. I don't need to find that out at a Jamboree against varsity competition if this JV kid can handle it.
Would you want more plays? Would you say 20?
I don't think 12. I don't like 12. That's not enough. I wish it would be more game-like, but add more plays. We're already taking the risk of kids getting hurt because that's what a lot of coaches will say. And I've had a kid blow his ACL on a Jamboree, and then you don't have him all season.
Yeah.
We've already had some significant injuries in practice.
Mm-hmm.
You can't avoid that crap.
It's football. It's sport.
Well, it's any sport.
Well, I've got another question, too, because we're going to be up at Windsor this weekend, and there's like 7 teams involved with that.
Well, and yeah.
Okay, why is there an advantage to that? Disadvantage? Because this is the first time I've ever had that happen this year.
Okay, well,
last year we only had 2.
Their jamboree is usually 8, and you'll have the big schools, small schools.
Right.
It's all about making money. The jamborees make schools money that have them.
Okay.
And so all those schools pay to be in that jamboree. But you could be like us and play in Northwest. What What does that? We're Class 3 in football. What good is it us to play against a 1,600 population school? We have 500 kids.
Right.
Right.
That's where Windsor just doesn't make sense for us anymore.
When did it go away? Because my junior year, I think, was the first year they started jamborees ever. And
we used to just have a soap game back in the
Yeah,
day.
soap
Right.
game.
You want to really go back in the back?
Yeah.
Like
Gatorade
cost
game,
you a
all that
bottle of
stuff.
soap
Right.
or
But a
Gatorade.
big problem
right.
with that is schools like us or
Right.
Herky or even R7, I think, only has 40 or so kids.
Right.
So you're talking about trying to put 2 teams together with
Yeah.
only 30 kids
Right.
or 40 kids.
Right.
That's difficult.
And that's more of a Midnight Madness thing, I would say. But when we started, at Crystal, so we had it at Crystal down, they used to call it Pit or whatever. But it was Crystal.
It's the best field in Jefferson County to
cool.
watch the game, but go ahead.
Crystal, Festus, Pius, Herky.
It is.
And it was pageantry, and they had it to where everybody got a fourth of the big stadium, and it was just really, really cool, and it was something. It was a community. It was an entire community.
You're talking about jamborees.
The jamboree.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then all of a sudden, in between when I graduated and then got a teaching job, poof, it's gone. Oh, well, we don't want to play them because we play them in the regular season.
Oh, you get a lot of that.
Why?
Or
Why?
Here's what I love, and some football coaches that are listening may crucify me. Heck, Coach Boss may. But I love the people that go to a jamboree and they run nothing that they're going to run in a regular season.
That's him on the phone right there.
Are you freaking kidding me? Are you going to go to the jamboree and not run your stuff? I'm going to the
Why are you doing it,
I'm
then?
going to the jamboree to get better.
Why are you
I go
doing
to
it? Yeah.
I went to Northwest Jamboree for the last couple years. This year I had to go to St. Jen and we got our butts handed to us. But anyway, in basketball. But I went and ran my stuff. I'm not going to go down there and run, hey, we're not running that. We're running flex. Because we're not going to run
flex.
We're not going to run flex all
Nothing
year.
wrong with flex.
Or we're not going to run 3-guard all year. But we're going to run it down here because we don't want Miller to see that. Like, Miller's not going to know by week whatever I play him what I'm running.
Right.
We better if you do your job as an assistant coach.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Some of these coaches go in there, and I've been on staffs where we ran a totally different defense when we went to the jamboree. I'm like, really, dude? You think they can't look at other films? Or even if you're a coach that switches schools, they can't look back and say, oh, he ran this down there. It's not like coaches go, ooh, I'm on change. I mean, he's a flex guy, right? He runs flex.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other things. Carolina,
Right. Yeah.
3-guard. I mean, we can get into it.
3-guard.
What is that?
I just make stuff up, Coach.
Yeah.
But
I do too.
But what I'm saying is, yeah, I'm going to run my stuff. I want to get better at what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And that's what a jamboree for me is.
Yeah. Blair, Chris, as a spectator.
Well, here's what I don't think your varsity program gets anything out of it by just going through 12 plays. Just simply for the fact that, and like Coach said, I mean, I've watched a few of them, there's rules, but not every school follows those rules. And if it's not consistent, I don't know that it makes your kids better because you can go into it as a kind of a structured practice. But, I mean, we go into a jamboree, it's structured. We're already talking. Like me and you played each other 4 or 5 years. We already talked and said, hey, first quarter, each of us are going to play man against each other. We're going to go ahead and do it.
I don't want to do that.
And here's the reason why I tell you this. Because why do you have them?
But I don't want to do that. I don't want to call him. I want my kids to have to adjust. Hey, dude, we got to run this.
Well, we don't tell the kids.
We don't tell the kids. I know what we're going to.
I want to adjust. I need to adjust as a coach. I don't want to talk to him and go, hey, we're doing this quarter. No.
And I think it's a jamboree. Does it mean that much to you to go out there and win, or does it mean as much to you to go out there and see
Depends
where your
on what
kids?
program you are.
We'll see.
If you're a program like you that's winning all the time, then yeah, it's not going to matter if you win or lose at the jamboree. But if you're a program like me that's struggling to get wins, you want to go to the jamboree to get some confidence for those kids so that when the season starts, they're confident.
Well, then my perfect example would be then if I'm talking to the team,
How many coaches are going to do that, though?
I'm going to play Windsor.
You know him.
Well, my point, I'm going to go find somebody I know that wants to do the same concept I do. So I'm going to get my phone. I'm going to say, hey, you want to do a jamboree together? Here's what we want. Here's what I want to do. What do you want to do? Okay, let's go do it.
Good luck finding that.
But, I mean, a
lot of jamborees are year after year after year. It's the same people.
Now, I've done that, and I've done that. Like now I'm up with Lutheran South and Webster, which I have no business playing. But at the end of the day, I think my kids understand it because we go up there and all of us coaches talk and we decide what we're going to do each time we play each other and how we're going to do it. We're going to see different things so our kids understand how to see and play against other things before we get in the season because we're going to see it all. So, first quarter we're not going to press, but second quarter we're going to press and we're going to play man-to-man in the half court. Then third quarter we're going to play, we'll do a zone press, and then we're going to be zone in the half court. So I think it just becomes a structured practice, but against other teams. And I think it's not that right now. When you watch about high school football, is it structured in the jamboree?
Well, I don't want to go to a jamboree and I know everything that's being ran against.
You don't need to know everything. I mean, there's a difference between football and basketball.
Football,
I get
it's
that.
a lot different.
I get that. But you know that I'm going to go up and I'm going to play, okay, hey, I'm going to run,
But, okay, I would ask you this, though. Would you not want to see, if you knew the other guys and say, hey, would you not want to see a 4-man front? Would you not want to see a 5-man front? Would you not want to see a 3-3 stack? Would you not want to see blitzing? I want to see all of that so I can coach them up for week one or for the future and say, look, here's what we did well, here's what we need to improve on against these different fronts offensively.
Yeah, but if I'm a dead hard set on a 4-4, I'm a 4-4 guy.
I'm talking you seeing that, you going against.
No, what I'm saying is So you're coach of Pius.
Right.
I'm the coach of Herky.
Right.
Which, neither one of us.
This is all true.
But I know. But I'm saying football.
Oh,
I'm a 4-4 guy. That's what I want to get better at. I'm not going to run a 3 front for you just because you want to see a 3 front.
Even if it's a couple plays, I do. I have no problem.
How am I
going
to teach my kids that? And you want? How are they? No, I'm going to run my stuff.
Okay.
We're going to have to agree to disagree on this one.
And you're right. It could be completely different football. We're talking apples, oranges. If we're talking basketball.
In basketball, I mean, hey, say I'm a 2-3 zone guy.
You're a 2-3 zone guy.
Is he? Do we have to prepare for that?
Yes.
Okay.
No, we won last year because we went to man. But anyway.
Okay.
We did. We went to man.
What are you looking at me for? You guys. I mean, you didn't win the conference game, but you beat us and took third.
Yeah. No. Yeah, but we got higher than you. That's what matters. To me, that's what matters. Would I would have wanted to win the conference game? Yes, but you whooped our ass, so I couldn't win that game.
I don't think winning by 12 is.
Yeah, but it was a lot worse than that. It could have been. Anyway.
I don't know
that. Completely off track.
He got all worked up right there.
I firmly, and a lot of high school coaches will probably not agree with me on that, but I think it needs to be more structured on both sides. So both sides are structuring. Hello, whatever that was, but that's loud.
He's pulling the.
So you don't run a 1-3-1 at all, but this coach is wanting you to run a 1-3-1.
Because at the end of the day, I want to see, does our offense work against us? So we've had conversations that have said, when you get the 3 quarters, we've said, hey, I'm going to do this. What do you want come third quarter? Because me as a coach, I'm going to already run first quarter, second quarter, and now I'm going to see who does
you
what.
Didn't say that, though. You said.
Right.
We were talking in advance now. We're going to tell each other, hey, we want to do this at this point, this and that point. So I think it's a more structured practice, but against competition. And now your kids don't. The other kids don't know, so we don't tell our kids.
But when I go
play,
play Chris Miller in week 8, he's not. I'm not going to know any of that. I'm not going to know. He may have been running zone all year, and then we come and play, and he runs man. I'm not going to know that. My kids aren't going to know that. So when I go to a jamboree, I don't want to sit here and go, hey, I'm going to run this third quarter, this first quarter, this second quarter. No, I don't want to know that.
I don't tell our kids. That's the thing. I don't tell.
I don't want to know as a coach.
I do, because I want my kids to. I want to know, and I want to be able to structure myself. Okay, hey, my kids don't do very well. Now I know I'm going against 1-3-1. My kids struggled mightily. I need to work on that.
His team may suck at a 1-3-1.
But that's okay. That's okay, because if my kids still suck and they suck at it, then I need a lot of work on that next week.
So I can see both sides of this. I know what you're saying, because you want to be able to make the adjustment as a coach. You want your coaching staff to be able to make those adjustments, and you want to be able to evaluate how you and your coaching staff get the kids and how they react. I can see why having that in preparation, so that way you can say, okay, we've already done this and this. We've already done the stuff we do. You've done the stuff you do. What do you want to see, so that way we can prepare for that? To me, it's 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other.
Right.
You want to be prepared for the unknown. You want to be prepared for different scenarios, as many as you can put out there. Why is that? Why is any of that bad?
No.
It's not. None of it's dumb. None of it. Both things seem perfect to me, but it's whatever you feel comfortable with yourself.
I guess
and the other coach.
I'm just looking at it relating to the regular season.
Yeah.
I'm looking at. I don't know what you're going to do. You
right.
can
Well, and I don't think we do.
We're going to run the flags.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, dude. I mean, I've come out,
but
I mean,
flags.
There's been several times that people know what you're going to do.
I know.
But you may come out and run something totally different.
Yeah, and that's the point. But I honestly believe that your kids at the beginning of the year, why do you do those things? To structure yourself and your team on what you need to focus on. Like, I need to get better, for football. I need to get better inside the 20. So I'm going to run 5 plays inside the 20, and then I'm going to run 5 plays in between the 40 and the 40. And then I'm going to run 5 plays in between the 40 and the 20.
They don't place that.
Well, that's what we're saying, make it better. That was the whole.
That's what I'm saying.
Could you do that? Could you make it better?
That's what I think needs to happen in high school football jamborees. We need to structure it better, where you're getting better efficiency out of the entire thing, and not just, I'm going to run 12 plays inside the 20 and that's it.
I never did get to say what I think.
Go ahead. Wrap us up here, Chris.
I'll be honest with you. I think that you should be able to have a jamboree where you can make your adjustments without having to know. But I think you should be able to have at least 1 or 2 inter-squad scrimmages with other schools without having fans in the stands.
Outside of the
jamboree. And it counts as a practice. And then that way you can have another school come in and you guys work on this stuff.
We talked about this.
And to do it. So either 1 or 2 of those, and then your 1 jamboree. And it's all part of your amount of practices before you start. Why is that a bad thing?
We talked about this, and I agree with you. Basketball. You and Jones would get together. Hey, let's meet and play.
Sponsored by Emos,
Yeah. And why can't me and Miller go, hey, this Saturday we're going to play, and this is what we're going to do, and blah, blah, blah.
As long as it's sponsored by.
We're having practice.
As long as it's
you all are
sponsored
at
by.
our gym, or we're at your gym, and we're having practice.
But if it's sponsored, it's okay.
But if we sponsor it,
it's perfectly fine.
We get it sponsored by
he may not give much money, but I can get it done.
That's all right.
All right, Ray, take us out here. Are we going to come back, or are we going to call it a show?
We can come back. We got time.
All right.
Calling it a show?
Man,
I don't know. You're the leader.
Wow. You called
the
a major audible. I wanted you to go to the next one because we had more, but we want to finish those?
We can come back to it.
Okay, let's come back to that. You're watching the Coach's Box. We will be right back.
Toyota's National Sales Event is on now.
Get up to $2,000 customer cash on 3 of our favorite sedan models like the 2021 Camry, Corolla, and Avalon.
It all ends September 7th.
Toyota, let's go places.
Tell us we can't, and we'll prove you wrong. Knock us down, and we'll get right back up. Call us risk takers, misfits, bad boys. But we know what we want, and it feels like American muscle. Looks like advanced engineering, and smells like fresh, cut grass. Bad boy. Mow with an attitude.
I do this for the love of the kids. I do it for the love of the coaches and the ADs because there's not enough high school coverage in the St. Louis area. There's just not. Once again, I get to keep my relationships with guys like you and a lot of the other great coaches and administrators and former athletes, and that's one of the cool things that we're going to do here too. Is I've been fortunate covering some great great coaches and great kids, but the caravan is. I wasn't letting it die, and sure enough, we're here now, and the reboot is in full effect.
Value. Let's talk about value right now. We here at LiveStreamSTL believe that value is key to keeping our community at a high level. Do us a huge favor today. Talk to your athletic director about the value that LiveStreamSTL brings to your school. Talk to your superintendents as well. Let them know that you want LiveStreamSTL in your schools because we bring high levels of value back to your kids. Thanks again for watching the broadcast.
Wiley Agencies have locations in Festus and Arnold to serve you. We offer home, vehicle, business, and life insurance, as well as investments and much more. We utilize a custom approach to make sure you, your family, and assets are properly protected. Give us a call today for great rates and savings at 636-764-6294 for the Festus office or 636-333-9903 for the Arnold office. We'll be happy to review your current coverage or just talk sports. You can also email us at SeanWiley@allstate.com.
This LiveStreamSTL has been a huge asset for Jefferson County sports, in my opinion. I mean, getting these athletes the camaraderie that they're out there and people can see them. I mean, to be honest with you, I got a call from a coach yesterday about one of my athletes that said that they saw some of her games on LiveStreamSTL.
Awesome.
So, I mean, that right there instilled to me that this is important. This is important for those kids. And so, I think it's great, and I wish you guys the best. And if you're out there and you want to sponsor, this is a great opportunity for kids to support kids of our local kids and get them support and get them acknowledgement out there because we have a lot of great athletes in this county.
We appreciate that. And at the end of the day, our mission is much the same as your missions, coaches, to help shine a light on these kids. And get them exposure and get their name out there and help them. And if they can advance, they're better off, we're better off as a community, and that's why we're here.
I'd like to welcome everybody to the Zac McVey Hiring in St. Pius press conference. We'll be taking you guys' questions, so...
over here.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Zach, what's that trophy there in front of you?
Oh, this right here. This is what's called the Cranium Cup Trophy. You get this by being a winner. When you go 4 for 4 last week, you get every question right, and you really just leave everybody in the dust, and you just whoop them. No falling forward here.
And we are back for our final round here. We're going to keep this one kind of short here. We went really long on that, but it was a good subject. So kudos to Mr. Zach for the good idea. I want to thank Denny Foster over here at Main and Mill for having us out. Appreciate that. Love the patio here, guys. I thought it was a pretty cool setting here for us,
Mm-hmm. I agree. I think it's nice, and we appreciate Denny allowing us to come out here tonight, and be able to host a show here. I mean, it's all, and I've said this all along. I think, Lapachenga's done a great job of hosting us, and sometimes they don't have it available for us, and it doesn't fit in all of our schedules to be able to host it on those nights or whatever. But I think it's important to get out in our local community and support all of these local businesses and try to do the show as many places as we possibly can.
Definitely.
And because I think that these businesses in our local community need this support, and they also need to know that there's people out there that watch our show as well, and they're going to support their business as well. So we do appreciate Denny allowing us to be here and to have the show here tonight. And so, hey, if you're ever out in Festus, downtown on Main Street, come join Main and Mill here for a great dinner and
great food,
some nice atmosphere.
I suggest the green chili.
Mm-hmm.
Not that.
What'd you have?
Well, I didn't have a green chili beer, but if I did have beer, that's the beer I would have.
No, I mean, what'd you have? Didn't you eat before?
Oh, I did. I had a Southwest chicken salad
with kale.
No, there was no kale.
Such a manly choice.
I'm trying to lose weight. I can't help.
All those fried pickles and cheese curds you were scarfing down.
Coming from Fat Boy.
You had
about as many order.
You had about as many cheese curds as I did.
No, I did not.
That 10,000 calorie salad.
You ordered cheese curds.
Hey.
And my salad was no 10,000 calories.
Hope not.
Maybe.
All right, Chris, we're going to throw this last question up to you first.
Hey, go ahead.
All right, here's the question for everybody.
Sorry.
This is Blair. Blair had this.
We
I
are
like this.
black cats. They are Lancers.
That's right.
Who, in your opinion, who is the greatest coach of all time? And
What sport?
Doesn't matter. Greatest coach of all
John
time.
Wooden.
And
why?
Well, I mean, wins with talent. I mean,
Wins
wait. Wins with talent. Wins without talent. Okay. No,
as long as you're putting that in there.
Okay, and I'm not done.
Okay, I'm listening.
He also, the things that he talked about as a coach.
He was prefaced with this question.
I know.
Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't know he was going to ask.
He
It
had
took me a
prefaced.
long time
I
for
don't
me to
believe
answer.
you. What?
All right. No matter what you believe, it's your perception.
Is reality.
What?
It's his
My
reality.
perception is you guys are thicker than thieves, and you knew. Go ahead.
Hey,
Fine.
you know what's going to happen when we play this year?
Oh, it's going to be hell.
Could be a
timeout! No, hey.
I'm going to get out there on the middle of the floor.
I promise you it won't be the timeout backing my butt up. I promise
you got to get the hands,
Oh, timeout with my butt bagging up. It will not be that.
It might change.
I might have a dry erase board under my arm, but there is never going to be the backup tied.
It might have to
timeout.
change this year. I don't have as much weight to carry around. I don't have to back it up as much.
Here we go.
Oh, so you won't have to have your assistants carry a chair. Oh my God!
Well, I'm still going to sit in that chair.
High chair.
Still going to
No
sit
more
in that
high chair.
No more backup beeper, I guess, right?
So-
No more beepers.
Oh, it was big beeper a couple years.
It was.
Especially the one where he looked like a cartel member.
Yes.
No,
Such a
he
great
was
picture.
scared the pink shirt.
Yeah.
Right?
That's so
the bald
classic.
head.
Long
he
lost.
looked like he was Miami Vice. Like,
Long
drug
lost
lord.
Escobar,
Drug
right?
lord.
How many kilos?
Oh, shoot.
All right,
How much a kilo? Yeah, go ahead.
So, I really, I mean, just the stuff that, like the quotes, the things that John Wooden taught his players, and how it's universal between sports, their lives, how they took care of. I mean, it's almost every facet. Those kinds of things that he taught. That's why I think not only he wins, but that's why he's the best. I mean, the pyramid of success. Think about it. I mean, how many times have you seen it in different businesses or offices? Those and maybe his quotes.
I'm not very successful, so I don't know.
I'm just saying, your level of success doesn't mean necessarily wins and losses. But how many lives you touch. And I feel like John Wooden, just all the things that he's done with his players and his players' families and things like that. That's why I think he's the best. So,
I mean,
not a bad choice.
I do agree with you on some of those. I think that some of those are very highlighted points. But then I say some of the people that I think that are better than him have done more things outside of their sport, and so that's why.
I have a feeling he's a Kentucky guy.
Riley, who you going with?
I'm gonna go Vince Lombardi.
Oh God, really?
And the reason why I'd say that is I
Not
think
even
he did.
A football guy doesn't know
crap
about football. Go ahead.
You know what? I don't know jack squat about football. You are exactly right. But
that's who I was gonna pick.
But that guy was not a football coach only. That guy was a much better person outside of his sport and taught much more things bigger.
There's no wrong answers here
than that sport. And I think that was the one.
John Wooden did.
I'm not agreeing with
No,
him.
I'm not going to say
not
that
a wrong
wasn't
answer.
it. But what I'm going to say is I think that Vince Lombardi not only did what he did really well on the field, but he also did so much more off the field with not only his teammates but the community. Everything that he ever thought about or taught was taught not only to his teammates or to his kids, but to everyone. I mean, he preached it outside of just the opportunity. And I think that, to me, goes a long way, because when you're talking about quality coaches don't always just teach, in the moment. They teach outside the moment. That's going to go a lot longer in life than just what they learned inside those lines of that football field or that basketball court or on those soccer lines. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter at that point. And that's what I think why Vince Lombardi is the all-time best coach.
There you go.
Jason.
I'm internet searching.
I don't have a coach.
Well,
you're not going to pick Belichick?
Well, Zach, let's hear it.
I'm torn. I'm torn between two. I think right now, in the greatest of all time conversation, you gotta talk about Coach K. I think when he's done and retired and away from the game, Saban will go down. But I would say right now, Coach K. I mean, you look at what he's done, look at the program that he's built, the fact that he took over Team USA basketball, and you get guys like Kobe Bryant in his prime, you get guys like LeBron in his prime, and they buy in, all those, and really just to kind of play for the country and for everybody. But, just his legend, good luck, Shire. Hope he does a good job, but man, you talk about not wanting to replace the guy. I think Coach K. is the man.
John Shire is going to be Bill Guthridge.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't replace
Totally.
Dean Smith.
Nope.
No.
I agree.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I agree.
Guthridge had some good teams too.
Totally agree with you.
He had Antoine Jameson and Vince Carter on the same team. Gosh, they didn't win it. Won 31 games.
And another one that a lot of people criticize as far
Are
as.
you going to let me go
Nope.
first before
No,
you
sorry, you haven't went yet. Sorry, man. Sorry.
You stole mine.
I mean, you can say Vince Lombardi if you have different points. of it.
Listen, you want to say Bill Belichick? It's
I got
okay.
another one. I mean, I don't have to go with Vince Lombardi. That's who I was going to go with. I figured guy that doesn't have anything to do with football would never bring up Vince Lombardi. I'm going to go with Don Shula.
Yeah.
Perfect season.
Wow. Hey, that's good.
He has a perfect season.
Yeah, he only had
on his
14
record.
games, though.
If I could have a perfect season, if it was 12 games, it don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect season, on and off the field, class act. Coached a lot of great players. I mean, kind of hard to argue.
Yeah.
I Lombardi was my choice, but
Wait, you can't agree with him?
I'm not going to agree.
Not on
with
principle.
Blair.
Not on principle.
So I had to think of someone else.
First
and
time
Don
ever.
Shula would be it.
I've got one.
All right.
I've got one. Ted Lasso.
Who the
Teddy
hell is
Ted.
that?
It's a TV show.
Oh.
Ted Lasso.
About stupid soccer.
Richmond FC, and I'm not a soccer guy
Oh
by any
my
means.
God, you're
But I'm telling you,
so-
if
okay.
you haven't watched Ted Lasso, I've got Jeff Whitener watching Ted Lasso
How's
now.
the
and he's
music
having
not
fun.
going right now?
Ted Lasso is the coolest show ever. It just is.
there's so many more coaches other than Ted Lasso.
I mean-
you got Dean Smith. You got.
What about Bobby Knight?
Bobby Knight?
Man.
I love his comment.
Is it Bowman or
which
Bowman?
one?
Which one?
When I-
Scotty Bowman.
When
Scotty
I die,
Bowman.
Yeah.
Scotty
they can
Bowman.
bury me upside down. All the critics can kiss my whoop.
Yeah.
That's
Who's
what
that?
I think. Bobby Knight.
Bobby Knight. Never
When
heard
I
him say that?
die, all the critics can turn me over.
Bobby
and
Knight
kiss
ruined
my
a lot of
beach.
that. I mean, he would probably be a lot of people's choices, but
Yeah.
his actions of throwing crap across the court, choking players. I mean,
Allegedly.
yeah, allegedly.
No, it was on film.
It was-
choke
It was
players?
on film.
Do you
But-
have
but
that footage?
I honestly believe that. But as far as what do you consider the all-time best? Is it about wins and losses? Is it about character? Is it about
All the above.
And that's the reason why I said I think that Vince Lombardi was that. But I mean, if you look at each sport, and maybe we narrow that down a little bit more in depth, maybe next week at the end, and now let's talk about what the all-time greatest in two
I mean, none of
sports
us
are.
said Bear Bryant.
No.
Nobody said Saban?
No,
well, no, he
mentioned him. But yeah,
Saban was going to be the other one I was going to say, but then they said it. So
I think he will go down when he retires as the best coach overall.
I mean, you got Newt Rockney.
Yeah.
You got Pat Riley.
I mean, you talk about
Phil Jackson.
You talk
Well,
about
I mean,
you talk
Phil
about
Jackson
changing.
would be my choice.
Paul Brown.
I mean, you got so many good coaches.
Newt Rodney literally changed college football.
Yes.
I mean, you talk about influence on a sport. Totally
I mean,
changed
we're all
it.
from, well, okay. I say we all. I'm the oldest. But we're from the Jordan era. So, I mean, Phil Jackson could have been, I mean, you talk about NBA basketball.
TLR.
I mean,
Tony La Russa?
Yeah.
I mean, Tony La Russa, baseball. I mean, Cox from
Bobby
Atlanta.
Cox.
I mean,
Bobby Cox.
I mean,
I'd go even further back, but I'm trying.
Tommy Lasorda.
Oh, before Tommy Lasorda too. Who did they all learn from?
Who, Hornsby?
Who did they all learn from?
Are you going to say
Not
Red
Hornsby.
Shanestein?
Before Shane Deist.
Well,
Who they all?
before, yeah.
I'm trying to think of the guy's name too. George Kissel.
George Kissel.
I mean, we could say George Hallis. You could say women's basketball. The girl
Gino
that was at
Pat
Tennessee.
Gino,
Pat Summitt.
Pat Summitt.
Pat Summitt. I mean, you could go on and on of great coaches.
Kevin Holly's got Eddie Robinson.
He could.
Grambling football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you start thinking about, and maybe that's the next thing we maybe want to talk about is, as far as us as coaches, who do we want to emulate?
Yep. That would
as
be a
far
good
as that would be a good topic for us to kind of talk about and close out a show. Maybe it's
I could think
all
of
us.
more football guys, especially Tom Landry, Barry Switzer.
I was going to say Tom Landry too. But it is the Cowboys.
And I think that's something that we maybe would be a good
Joe,
topic of that.
Joe Gibbs of the Redskins.
Yeah.
And that's a good.
I tell you who a good
that's a
one
good
was.
poll
I know he
question.
didn't.
Chuck Knoll,
Yeah.
Sparky Anderson.
Get on Twitter and put it out there.
Oh, Coach, can you put it on Twitter for me?
Oh my gosh!
Wait for
He
him
just
to say
passed
so.
the buck to you.
And no one said Woody Hayes.
Well, you can't punch a kid and all of a sudden on the other team.
John
and
Madden.
What if he deserved
John
it?
Madden. Hey, Madden football.
You got a name.
I mean, Greg, hey, a lot of people are dissing Popovich right now, but I mean.
Well, and once again, here you go. That's another debatable topic. Why? Because you can't take criticism. You can't take the good and the bad.
Ditka, Bill Walsh, Tom Osborne. I mean, we can go on and on.
Yeah. But not tonight. Ray, take us out.
Not tonight. I guess this is time for me to do
Man,
the
what
music
is
here.
that smell?
Bom, bom, bom.
Right there it is.
Bom, bom, bom.
Hey, I wanted to give a shout out to one of our brand new sponsors as well here. Just picked up a sponsor today, Pedal and Pie, right down the street here. This is kind of the funny thing. So, like, we're talking like bikes and pizza. Okay, how do they intersect? I don't know, but they've got a rocking little joint down there.
Surdykes.
Bicycles,
That's a Surdykes
motorcycles.
relation. Yep.
Bicycles,
Yep.
motorcycles. What
There
are
it
we
is.
talking about?
Bicycles. There it is.
Bicycle and pizza.
Yep. So
Nice.
thanks for Pedal and Pie. If you're interested in helping us out with sponsorship, we've got the fall season just right around the corner, like about a week from now.
I see you're doing a lot of deals with schools.
We are doing a lot of deals
I
with schools.
saw that the Black Cats are on board.
Yes, the Black Cats and the St. Pius Lancers.
And no offense. I was just saying I saw the Black Cats.
So there you
You're
go.
the one who
Take
gets
it.
more offensive. We
Hey.
just sit over here and listen to it.
We've got 3 so far. I'm waiting to hear back for a couple, and that's why we have waited to release the football schedule. We kind of got the girls softball schedule out there right now, but football schedule should be out next week. We're hoping to hear back from a couple more schools. We locked them down. Right now we have St. Pius. Right now we have Herculaneum. Right now we have Bishop DeBerg. So there you go. We're making our way up into St. Louis, and we'll be covering that game.
That's right.
So we'll have a few of those games
we play
covered
Pius
here.
too. I mean,
We might cover that game too. You never know, right? Well, there you go. There you have it. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. You've been watching the Coach's Box. Thanks, Amy. Pop your head over here real quick. Amy's been helping us on the dials over here. How you doing, Amy? That's Amy Duncan being with us here as well. So thanks for being with us, and we will see you next week. Don't forget, tomorrow night we'll also be over at La Pachenga for Main Street Sports. We'll see you then. Have a great evening.